This is Confessions on the Nature of Nature. I am nature.
I was just a boy.
You call me your mother.
I went to the woods.
But the contradiction began.
But I didn't mean to do it.
When our Father looked down and proclaimed,
She was there.
Fill the earth and subdue it.
All by herself.
Be fruitful and rule it.
A virgin forest.
Seduction.
I took comfort beneath her shady trees.
From my rocks and soil
Was seduced by whispering water.
came palaces and cathedrals.
And passing leaves.
To flaunt your unprecedented
Until I realized
intellect.
her self-fulfilling nature.
Your superficial nature.
Sweet mood, joy, and tranquility.
Of hierarchy
Wasted on stocks and stones.
and gods
Not intended for me.
that cannot be seen.
Destruction.
I summoned a volcano
I rose from the banquet.
to block out the sun.
Fearless of a rival.
Then I watched
And found the most perfect bower.
as fear from your fire-lit eyes
Her leaves just in bloom.
turned to panic,
I dragged her to the forest floor.
and you began burning your precious icons,
With remnants on my hands.
failing to preserve dignity.
And harshness on my breath.
You turned against one another
The perfect nook settled.
and left a mangy dog
Remorse washed over me.
without a master to obey,
So I returned to this very page.
without illumination.
To confess what I'd done.
Your cognition comes undone.
On that almost heavenly day.
Domination.
I thought I was a man.
I am the universe.
Contradictions. Disgusted and disturbed, yet you can't look away to feel the heat of your own shame as the church slowly darkens. I am a devil, damn it. I do not come head bowed when summoned, though it was in longing for your return that my mortal form perished.
Baby buffet. Preserve you, preserve me, preserver, set us free. Country in ruin, in need of a lift, we look to you, preserver, Mr. John Swift. Beggars living, they're lost in the street. Solutions you present, babies as tender meat. Disgusted and disturbed, yet you can't look away. Shocked and perturbed, yet you just may. Not only do you propose, you give recipes and advantages listed in prose. Baby back ribs, yum. Tender baby loin, delicious. Mouth-watering stew, nutritious. How awful! We even consider and listen as babies, succulent and juicy. In the pot, they boil, they glisten. Preserve you, preserve me, preserver, set us free!
Finding room for laughter. Shh. You can't laugh at that. Back. 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 Further. Stop. Here there's room for laughter. Here you're not so close. So your own stories won't reflect back at you. Off the sweat of the Negro, run hard by too many Indians colonizing what the white man already owns. Now there's room for laughter. At this distance, you can't feel the heat of your own shame as the church slowly darkens and, distorted, changes from a pillar of hope to a pile of your own shame. And you can laugh. Here there's room to smell the wild, honey-fresh flowers, and not that dank, molding, musty reminder that the death of even a loved one can expedite your own and best hidden, most hungered for desires. Still not laughing? Back. 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 Further. Stop. Now there's room for laughter.
Mother's Morning. Grendel, my love, they called you misbegotten, but you were the only one given me, the one that made the sacrifice worth it, worth being driven down into these fearful waters to suffer the sins of the father, your father, Cain, leaving me, leaving you, leaving us. Alone we struggled, alone we survived, and now you've been taken from me. As Beowulf ripped you apart, he tore out my heart. With you went the mother, the need for a peace weaver, tying ties of loyalty with the blood spilled upon the land. In that place stands only a king. You did wrong. Punishment was deserved. But Hrothgar went too far. The coward couldn't collect the weregild himself. But he will watch. Oh, he will watch. I am no coward. I have suffered, and I will be revenged. My only retainer, my son, my everything, you will be revenged. Blood for blood, you equal to none, but valued the same. Asher, I claim payment. Breathe. Hushed husbandry. He calls me, and I'm forced to respond, to yield my will to this man's banal desires. A dirty trick Lucifer played to receive this man's soul. I am a devil, damn it! I do not come head bowed when summoned like a simpering housewife. But here I am, bound, married as it were, to this Faustus. Would that he had worded that contract more cautiously. Signed with his blood, he sold his soul to buy a wife. He speaks of love, licking his lascivious lips. Fool that he is, he then requests a wife from me. Tut, Faustus, marriage is but a ceremonial toy. If thou lovest me, think no more of it. For here I am, honey, more devils and drag and apparitions of the dead to glut your lust upon. But a wife you have, one more is too many. Cuckoldry, your only recourse, which I am not but to allow, as I am wife by contract, but husband in body.